time, but I
It
did
does.
the first one just right, and I think
Okay, so we're going to we're
we'll
going
go
to
to like 17 after.
yeah.
You're back on there.
Hold on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
We're back, we're back, we're back. Thor For President.com. Nothing but the finest in equipment.
That's right.
Chinese-made boombox there for our bumper music.
Yeah.
But we're back, we're back. Rick Rude here on my sidekick on the drums. Myself, Kevin, on the upright bass. Not anymore. Now we're running for president here. We're going to straighten out the country now that we've straightened out all the musical scene in San Diego. Got those people all straightened out musically. Now we're going to straighten out the country. Well, here we are, ThorForPresident.com. We're at number 9 of my list of things to do for the United States. So number 10. So Rick, what do we got for number 10 there?
10 says, use all of my presidential powers to dissolve the ACLU. Let the ACLU and NAMBLA try this crap in Iran, where they have no gays.
Oh, that's right, folks. I had forgotten all about that. In Iran, they have no gay people. And I actually know a gay person, which I guess would mean 2 gay people. If you know one, I guess you know his partner. And I hope I'm not outing him, but it's probably one of the guys I just most recently played in a band with. A great band, 2 great guys. I just rode home from Vegas with him a couple months back. We played a gig out there. And I'll tell you honestly, these people are just, they're nice as can be. Nothing strange, nothing weird, nothing crazy. I honestly feel sorry for them because they will not know the joy of having children and raising a child and the wonders and the beauty of that. And I feel sorry for them, honestly. But I'm kind of changing subjects here really a little bit right now. I wanted to talk about the ACLU for a minute, but let's stick on subject here that I just went to with the gays. The gays. The gay people are not to be put down and made fun of and stuff. But they also cannot tell us married people that they want to be married. They cannot tell us that what we are is what they are, because we're not the same. We're all different. Everybody's different. But married people are married people. If they want to have the same rights economically as married people do, we're going to have to come up with a new name for it. Gay union. I know, they're here, they're queer, they drink light beer. Gay union, let them come up with their own name, but it is not going to be marriage. Marriage is for a man and a woman. Now, I don't want to discriminate against these people. I would say, yeah, I can understand. You want to work, you want to get benefits, you want to have your partner get benefits. That's all understandable. We have a big tent. We have room for you in society. We have room for you in the Republican Party. Actually, not the Republican Party. What I thought for president am starting is the Conservative Party, a party that does not exist in America. The Conservative Party is what needs to come about right now. And we have room for gay people in the Conservative Party, but we do not have room for gay marriage. It's going to have to be called something else. And they can come up with their own name, which is fine. And I hope they come up with something good that we can all get along with, because obviously they're not going anywhere. They're here. They dress better than we do. They're more stylish than we are. They have plenty of advantages in society. But they're not going to be called gay marriage. It's going to have to be called something else. Okay, now back to the ACLU. This is the most ridiculous thing in the whole United States, is to allow people to protect people like NAMBLA, the National Organization of Man-Boy Love Association. This is insanity. When this insanity gets to the court systems and the judges cannot decipher insanity, then we will lose our society. They are dissolving and destroying society, and they are of no use to anybody in the United States unless you're an America hater. And if you're an America hater, you should just go somewhere else. I know how you feel. Sometimes I get upset with America. That's why I bought my little piece of property down in Mexico, which I think I own. I don't know for sure if I really own it. I just figure if Hillary or Obama gets elected, maybe I could just move down there and escape the huge tax burden that will no doubt come upon us, and all the other things that are for sure to come with a more liberal society. But the ACLU does nothing to help the United States. And you can just look on the internet and find all kinds of disgusting things that the people they protect and the things that they do. Okay, now on to number 11. Reenact all sedition laws. That kind of goes with number 10, the ACLU. If you are literally, let's use this William Ayers, for example. This man is a terrorist. He bombed the Pentagon and set off other numerous bombs, and the people he was associated with went to jail. To have this man continuously badmouth the United States, and what I'm just finding out, this man is a professor of English at a university in Chicago. I can't imagine letting a man like that teach our children.
Molding our youth.
Molding our youth, exactly. With these crazy, un-American thoughts and true desire to destroy our economy and our way of life. If I was president, I would instantly wiretap this guy. And if I caught him saying anything negative about the United States, negative about his government, trying to destroy the government, I would instantly have him put in jail. At the very minimum, this man should not have tenure at college and should not be allowed.
Dad, can I have some water?
Sure, you can have water.
Where is the water?
That was my young man Reagan there, 7 years old. Tell him to put a shirt on. He tells me, no, I don't want my shirt on. That's how children are. But back to this William Ayers. Ask Thomas, please. Back to William Ayers and his wife. These people, they should be put out of the United States. You don't have to kill them or anything, but just get rid of them, man. They do not need to be in the United States. They're doing us no good whatsoever.
You define that word sedition. Apparently, that's something that was a law in the past, and now.
Yeah, it's like when a time of war, which we're now against fundamental terrorism, fundamental Muslim terrorists. Excuse me. These people who act against our government during a time of war should not have the protection of our laws to keep them from to keep them able to attack our government in different ways. They need to be expelled from our United States. We cannot have people working against us in the United States during a time of war. There's no wars going on. I understand protests. I understand people don't like the government. I don't like the government. But to sit here in the United States and say that we didn't do enough bombings one day after 9/11 is just, it's just despicable. And I, as president, will not tolerate this type of BS. This will not happen under my administration. These people will be arrested, be detained, be held for contempt of law, or contempt of the United States during a time of war, at the very minimum, and expel them. Send them to Iran. Seriously, just send them over to Iran, where they like the mullahs and the Islamic Sharia law. All right, let's move on to number 12, Rick. What do we got there for number 12?
Number 12 says, get the U.S. out of the UN, and get the UN out of the U.S. Let them go to Iran also.
Yeah, that's true, man. Let them go to Iran. Let them go to Venezuela. Let them go anywhere else they want to go. These people are ridiculous or useless. I got that phrase from an old gentleman that calls in the Hannity show, Marty, I think his name is, and it is just pure genius. Sometimes you get these old World War II vets that just have pure genius, some of the things they talk about, and the UN is its own country, so to speak, in New York, and all they want is money. We pay a high percentage of the dues that go to the UN, and these people are doing no benefit to the United States whatsoever, and they are putting people that have, just like when you saw that guy, who's the president of Venezuela down there? Who's the president of Venezuela down there?
President of Venezuela.
Oh, Hugo Chavez. Yeah, when he comes up there and he said the devil just spoke.
Right.
This is just ridiculous. We do not need this type of, this is just like the sedition thing. We do not need this type of stuff in the United States. Take the UN, kick them out, rent that building out, and get the rent for that building and give it to the homeless for all I care. Just get those people out of the United States. They are of no good to us whatsoever. If you want to be part of the United States, the part of the United States is not only to be able to be free to accumulate a better life for yourself and for your family, but it's also to better the United States. That's what it's all about, is to make the United States better, not to bring the United States down. All right, time to go to a break. Once again, ThorForPresident.com. We got Rick Root here on the tech board, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much.